What up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog back with another third-party Transformers review. This is the X-Transbots Master Mini-Series MM6 Warrior Boost. So let's take a look at them. Taking a look at the side of the packaging, you can see the Firebird mode right there. Got 84 to represent the 84 series of cars. Warrior Boost. X-Transbots 84 MM6 Warrior Boost on the side. Some kind of schematics in X-Transbots, www.xtransbots.com and facebook.com/master miniseries for there to reach them. Got made in China and no sad face. Sad Pac-Man. Cool image of Windcharger, or aka Boost here. X-Transbots Master Miniseries. Then on the back we have the shows its tune version, R1. So there's a little background here with no little robots fighting, which would be really cool. And then his bio reads. So without any further ado, let's get right into the review. Bummer, guys, I've taken this thing out of the packaging. The first thing I noticed is that is missing a tire. I was checking to see if you get any other tires with them in the box. There's nothing in the box. So, the box is empty, and as far as I can tell, it ain't there. But we'll see if it can roll around and how cool he still is. And I really wanted him for the Firebird mode, but it comes with a booklet for transformation guide and a few different weapons, as well as an extra face. It'll be like his toy version face. There you go. You can see the white sunglasses and the white face mask, and you got a back of his head part and a couple other things. And then we have another bio. You can pause and read if you want. Not going to read it again. And then there's all the strength and stuff. See, strength 4, intelligence 6, speed 8, endurance 4, rank 5, courage 9, firepower 7, skill is 9. And then it shows the car itself. X-Transbots Master Miniseries 84mm6 Warrior Boost. So let's check him out of the packaging and rip this thing apart. Right, here he is out of the packaging, and as you can see, he is missing a wheel. He does roll without it, but if you just let him sit there, he kind of does that. So, yeah, thanks X-Transbots. This is now the second. First off, the first figure, I had to get a replacement. Then I got that. He was okay. I sent it to a friend. It got lost. It finally came back. But yet, now I'm getting another thing with. It's like everything I'm dealing with X-Transbots is just giving me problems. And what is all this? It looks like broken stuff. See that in the glass? I don't know if that's cracked or what it is. Anyways, but yeah, so he's pretty cool otherwise. We've transformed him. He's a nightmare to transform, but all in all, so with this, you just push on the back of these and it will go up a little bit, and then you can pull up the rest. You can get the nice Camaro-like headlights to come out. I believe he's a Firebird. He's a nice Firebird, kind of Trans Am style, 1984 style. Got a few clips here that you can clip on better if you want to fight more with it. Clip this one on at least. You can clip that one on too, but it's a bitch to get out. Checking out some of the details here. So you get the Firebird logo right back here, although it is pretty much gone. I like the tail lights. Back windows are looking really cool. These match better up in natural light than it does in the camera, but they are two different colors a little bit. Got the door handle there painted on, the keyhole, got the Firebird wheels, and get the back parking lights. You can see the gas top molded on there. This part was just flipped in. If you flip it up on that double hinge a little better, it will clip in better. This is what he looks like underneath. He's got a face cover. All the wheels are nice and free. They roll good. Well, minus the one that's not there. But and then you can see it looks like it's cracked right there. So I'm not even sure if they can give me a replacement yet. There's a few ways to hide the weapons, so let's show you that. Alright, so he comes with a weapon here. So it says basically his rifle, ion rifle type thing. And he's got his electromagnetic emitter. A little bit of hollowness going on, see that? Ugh. When you pay that much for a toy, you shouldn't have it. You flip these up on the back, this is the underneath. You flip these up and then there's a little notch. You fit it up right there so the peg is right below it. So like that, and then you just flip it down. And I have contacted BBTS. You flip it, you can flip that one up, keep it down, whatever. And you just flip this in like, I think it's like this, yep. And you flip that in there like that, and then that kind of hides it away. Let's show you from this side. So, not too bad. Yes, it does roll without, while it's in there. So that's cool. Any other details to go in through car mode? Get some paint here in the front fenders. Inside these lights there's paint. There's black paint as well as silver in the inside. That looks awesome. For comparison size, here's with Masterpiece Bumblebee, just to show you the Masterpiece size difference. A little bit off, but still really cool. Alright, so moving Bumblebee out of the way, flipping his lights down. Let's get this thing transformed, shall we? Alright, so I'm going to remove the weapons for now. We'll pop that one off. There's a couple more accessories we can go over too, but we'll check it out in a minute. Alright, so nothing up there. Alright, first off we want to get the arms loose. So the idea is to pull it out from here, untab that tab right there. They don't even tell you that in the instructions. And you want this seam right here, right there, loosened, as well as you're going to take this, and you get more room if you do this. You can remove that down, and you're going to be able to, it tells you in the instructions just to turn the wheels, and that might be great if you've been transformed the toy before, but this thing comes together solid. So really what you want to do is you want to kind of turn that a little bit, and at the same time use that, you want to get that tab undone, and that's the bitch. I mean, honestly, this is the nightmare of a tab. So what I usually do is I try to loosen it up down here first. Oops, sorry. I try to loosen it up down here first, and then you can kind of get into that tab. Kind of. I haven't ever done this on camera yet, so this ought to be fun. Let me try the other side, just to show you. With that tab, if you leave it a little bit, and it's not really even that much different, it's still a bitch, but... So it wants to pull this down, then you kind of loosen it up here. And the idea is to get the arm loose, and here too, you need it here too. So you want to loosen it back there, and you want to get this out of the fucking way, excuse my language, for all those kitties out there. And sorry guys. And you want to keep turning it right there at that joint, so it does like a Classics Bumblebee type thing. Alright, so we got one undone, so now we're going to do the other. We're going to try. Alright, so we'll try to remove the tab back here first. Then we're going to try to untab it here by unloosening this and doing the flip thing that I asked for. And then while we do the flip thing, we hold it and we unpull that tab out carefully, mind you. That's a tab that'll shatter in a freaking heartbeat. Sorry guys. I don't want to break it either, you know. Alright, freaking end up problem. thing. There we go. You see that? Barely. Anyways, I won't have as much trouble with the rest probably. Alright, so we got that out. So hopefully you saw that. And then we flip this out like this. And there's another bitch of it. The whole arms are ridiculous. Alright, so let's get that out of there. Okay, so next we want to do the arms. So we're going to rotate this inward. And what the whole idea is you want to... Oh my god, this is such a bitch. You want to rotate the hand kind of like that. Okay, so we rotate it 90 degrees, and then we're going to want to fold it over. So it's going to be like that. You want basically the thumb off to be like that. Then that'll give you the ability to start to fold the hand out like that. Next, you fold the hand over, and then you can continue rotating it, hopefully not snapping off the peg in the process, because this is such a bitch. Then it will fold, and you have like a, there's like ability, where is it? Okay, see how it pulls out? It'll fold inward like this on that slider hinge. Fold it like that, and then you have rotating fists and rotating hands, like such. I feel like the color's off. I don't know, hopefully not. Okay, so we rotate it out again. Again, we open this up. We want this to rotate downward while we get the thumb over the edge, like that. When we get the thumb over the edge, we start to rotate it in. At that point, we start to fold this around, and while we fold it around, we push that up. That'll give us, then we just close this off like that. It can be more out too. It's depending on how. So we have the arms now done, just like that. And they will see how they're kind of down a little bit. That's going to be the way they are. Next, you want to take this and you want to fold this down, just like that. Alright, now we take up the head part and we crack it just a little bit so it loosens it. And after we crack it, we use the hinge right here and fold that back, and then make sure the lights are folded in, and then fold that back, and that'll be your connection tabbing. Alright, so we're starting to get there. Next up, you want to go down here and you want to kind of push this down so you can kind of just detab this all together. Like this whole thing will right here. Yeah, like that. We'll separate. Okay. And then it will go up on this double hinge like this. We'll just do this now. So this part right here goes underneath. These will collapse in like the side swipe mold. But it's ridiculous that they do that, because that's not the transformation. You actually want to go like this. Bring this and snap this underneath. Now these will just remove so you can loosen tabs. That's why these move. But it really is, it can be confusing for some, I'm sure, because that's not the point of it. So you want it to look like that. Then you just collapse them in as much as they go, about a centimeter each. Then there's a couple tabs right here. You can see the little L tab and the L tab. So there's like an L. There we go. There's an L, and there's a backwards L. And they hook over these L's over here. So you just kind of go like this, and then you separate, or you kind of connect it in there. And it should attach up nicely, like that. Giving it a nice, secure connection. So there you go. So we got his back done. Now we have another fun part, which is his legs. Another thing is this waist is really loose, and I try to tighten it, and it's stripped. That screw right up in, let's see, I'll show you. Right there, the top one. You see how it's stripped? So I couldn't even connect. I couldn't even do that. But most of these screws aren't stripped. I don't know if they do that on purpose. Probably not. All right. So next up, we're going to do the legs. So the whole idea of this is, first you want to untab the bottom, and then it kind of throws it all out of whack. See, it starts to spin. Oh, this part right here keeps falling off, so we're going to take that off until I'm done with the car mode. Until I'm done with the robot mode, sorry. See, it just pegs on there. I can glue it on, but that was a bitch to find when it fell off earlier. Alright, so we have that. You want to rotate this, which will give you the ability to rotate this inward. It's inward. Okay, maybe it's... Hold on, guys. Like I said, it's a bitch. Yeah, you want to rotate it outward like this, or inward. And this now wants to go in the inside. So, like that. These will now rotate around. So you want on the back, you want it to look like that. Or these die-cast parts, this part right here is die-cast, is the heel. And this whole die-cast section is the foot. So you would do that and then continue rotating it on this side afterwards, which isn't making a lick of sense at the moment, but it does. What's going on? Hold on, guys. Alright, so we want it to rotate out, right? Okay. We want it to keep rotating, but... Alright. So basically, you see how the fronts are? Oops. They're like this. You want it to be like that in the end, and then this is the toe. And then on the back, you want it to be like this. And the cool part is you got a little kickstand thing that'll hold it all together. So before you rotate that down, you push that down, then you rotate this, and it kind of clips everything together, kind of. So there's your fronts, and there's your backs. So we're going to do it again on the other side. Oh, and then last but not least, you want to take the wheel and flip it in. That creates like the gap filled in. Unfortunately, I don't have very much of the gap to fill in on that side. So we do it again on this side. We're going to rotate this inward. I think it's this way. Yeah, we want to rotate, flip it around, and we want to tuck this inward. So this peg part kind of goes inside. That's how you know. And then, and this is tricky, man. Don't worry. It's definitely tricky. And then you want to rotate this part 90. So you're able to kind of flip everything around. And it's not easy, that's for sure. It works though, it just takes a minute figuring out how to tuck everything in the places. Okay, and then this part will twist down like this after we put the kickstand down, and this part will flip up in like that. Yep, obviously it's not very user friendly, but it does work. There we go, we got it back. Alright, so now they're like this. We want to rotate the thighs 180. So they're like this. And then, my friends, you pretty much have it all together. You just have to flip this wheel in now. That's not really a wheel, but like that. Where's the other kickstand? Oh, it's on the other side? Okay, sorry. The kickstand's right here. And then we're going to zoom out and we'll check out how he looks. I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, the last thing you want to do is I've already kind of done it on accident, but is clip that. But before you do that, you see these blue things right there? You can use the ab crunch to do this. Use the ab crunch, then you can get access to them right here. Push him to the front, like that, and like this. It fills out his waist. So when you pull it up, he's got parts of his waist filled in. There we go. And then lock it all together with this thing, like that. There's a tab in there, and it goes to that hole right there, just so you know. There, like that. And then there he is. You can see these parts didn't get pulled out as much as I wanted to, but they did. They still come out. And there we go. They've got Windcharger in robot mode. He's got a lot of screws so you can tighten them up and stuff. And he works. I mean, he's not bad. He's got die-cast feet, so he's good at standing. So let's check him out. So there he is. So pretty cool. You can get him in poses and see how he stands no matter what you put him in. He's got a little bit up and down on his head. Go up a little bit. And of course it will spin. No tilt or anything, just still 100 or 360 degrees it'll spin. You can kick out on this shoulder a little bit, but it's kind of on this weird butterfly type thing. So you can hit a butterfly as well. But if you can't go straight out, you kind of have to go a little bit up at an angle, but it still works. And it'll also rotate a little bit on that ball joint. Plus he's got the bicep swivel, and he's got a little bit more than 90 degree, about a 100 degree bend at the elbow, wrist swivels, and then also has finger clamp, all one knuckle. He's got a waist swivel. He's got a nice ab crunch. Pretty good mount. He's got these hip skirts on the side that'll go out so you can kick fully out. About like that. Not bad. Got upper thigh swivel. Bend at the knee about 90 degrees. And then he's got die-cast heel, die-cast feet. And ankle tilts. And yes, even in the instructions, those are called ankle tilts. And they go with the back part. This all kind of goes together in one. Or so it says. But it works. They all work together. And there's Windcharger. Let's get them all weaponed up, shall we? Oh, you can also go front, kick up really high. And back. Spin around first. Not bad. Good mobility on him. And he's got some definite weight to him, so he works. Alright, so let's get him weaponed up. We'll show you how to get the things working. So this is kind of one of those hands that it works like a masterpiece, sort of, but you kind of need to use the clamp too. Like that. And then it's not going anywhere. All of a sudden this is floppy. What the heck? Oh yeah, those hands came off a billion times when I was trying to learn how to do that. So you can hold the weapon like that, or you can unpeg that, and you can close this off like this, and then you can take the electromagnetic thing and slide it right over his hand, like that. It kind of goes in the pegs in, but looks pretty cool. So yeah. Then he's got his face that you can put on to make it look more like the toy. I guess we'll do it on the face. And also a back part of it. He's got another back headpiece. It's the same as the front one, I think. Yep. So you got two of those. And that's all the accessories. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the review. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews. And as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. That's a wrap, and I'm out. Peace, guys.